What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hope we're all doing really well. First and foremost, hope we're all having a decent week. Yeah, what a struggle it has been in FC25 for the last week or so. It has been, it's just been weird gameplay. All sorts of craziness is going on. I'm going to put some stuff in there that that will explain what I mean. It's just been absolutely bonkers. So I've been trying to find ways around of cutting the craziness out. So yeah, this is what I've come up with. It's the 4-3-3-2. I've kind of been using this now for a little while, on and off. Keep going back to this formation because it feels like it's stable, and it is probably the one of the most stable formations out there at the minute. But the way I have it set up, it gives you that little bit of insurance and reassurance that you're not going to be overruled, you're not going to be out pressured, you're not going to be outnumbered. So yeah, that is where we're at the minute with this type of formation. So yeah, let me show you what I mean about the craziness, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how I've got the tactics set up for this. So yeah, we start off really well with this formation. We nick the ball back in midfield. We go straight forward. We're through on goal. Pitching, she can't miss. I'm worried. With the previous games, I'm just tapping that shoot button so gingerly because I know that from experience it's been crazy. And then from here, it's a bad pass to the centre back. But from here, how fast was that shot? How fast was that shot? And then here, what? Campbell missed it. Went through his legs. What? There? Oh, come on. This was just an absolute crazy thing for me over the last week or so. And then the passing went astray. It didn't go where I wanted it to. It was just really bonkers. And then I will show you a bit in a second. But from here, I mean, even from here, it's a struggle. It's an absolute struggle to get the ball in the box, let alone score. And then we get this weirdness, own goal type thing going on. It's just really strange at this point in time. And then here, my defenders are just lunging in, and the switching is wrong. And I don't want to keep complaining about the game because we all know how bad it is, but geez. So yeah, from there, we're 1-0 down straight away, and then we get in the attack. Decent first touch. It is such a struggle for players to move. I mean, you have them set up to move, but they don't want to move. But this is what I was talking about with Essien. Essien does get forward with how we've got this set up, but unfortunately the keeper saves. And then from here, if you look at my input on the top right, I'm spamming that shoot button, spamming the hell out of it. Yes, so before we get into the code on how this looks with and without the ball and stuff, I'm going to chuck in some gameplay from some decent games we did manage to find and we did manage to use for this formation. And yeah, like I said, we're in elite, so yeah, it's crazy. We're playing foot champs. It's crazy. Everything is bonkers at the minute. Everything is up in the air. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's a server issue or what is going on, but it is just not good at the minute. Anyway, tactical presets, obviously custom 4-3-3 holding. We've got a balanced build-up start, and we've got a high defensive approach. The high defensive approach, I've just put it to 71, so I've added an extra one on there. Again, we've been through this before, guys. A riskier approach to defending, applying situational pressure, and adapting or adopting a high line that tends not to track opposition runs. You will track opposition runs. It's in their nature. It's in their AI. It's in there to defend and to track those runs. So I don't know why that's even there, to be fair. But yeah, let me drop in the gameplay. I'll explain exactly why I have this set up the way I have this set up, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks with the ball, without the ball, and how we've got it all set. So the craziness is not as bad, but when you get a formation that actually works, it does help you out a little bit. So from here, I'm thinking my faster striker is going to outpace the left back or the centre back, but that's not going to happen. But with the way we have this set up, like I say, the two centre midfield players are really high up the pitch, so they can nick the ball back. And unfortunately, Essien isn't the greatest of goal scorers. Beckham is. So I do lose a lot of chances with Essien, especially when shooting, but you can't have everything the way you want it to be in this game. Unfortunately, it just doesn't play the way you want it to. But anyway, we're 2-1 up at this point. We're trying to beat that, like I say, that craziness all the time. And their keeper saves it, and we get the unlucky rebound, and we go on and get the 3-1 win, and our opponent quits after all the messiness. So we'll move on to another gameplay clip, and this time around, my opponent is so much better than me. I cannot deny that, and he has much better players than me, Van Dijk, Salah, etc., etc. And it always plays to keep playing and persevere with this game, because these formations are not set to like guarantee you're always going to win, but what they do guarantee you is a fighting chance, is a little bit of an advantage, and that is what I like to give you guys. And from there, yeah, you can see we had the left back passing it to the striker, because we don't mind that, because we're playing with three at the back, or we're using three at the back, or a two and a one. You have that cover. So that's what I said at the start. You have that insurance, you have that reassurance, and that one pass will always break through a defence. And you can see it there. We've gone from 2-1 down to 2-2. And like I say, do not give up, even if your opponent is much better than you, as I'm going to prove in this instance here. And you can see from here, we have to do a little bit of defending, but you can see how the 4-3-3 is defending. You can see you have the your DM. You can see it on the radar, if you know what I'm getting at. So from here, yeah, we get a tackle in, and then from there, it's all about the counter-attack. We have to be patient. You're not going to have everybody bombing forward at once, so you have to be patient. But look at the space you have on each side. You have the space with the left back, left wing, right wing. From there, that one through ball is all you need. And from here, back post, Chiesa gets my third goal. Yes, unfortunately, I get a red card, but I just want to show you that I do close this game out. Better opponent, better players. We do close it out as a 3-2. I hope you watched the gameplay to get a better understanding on this now, to see how this works with and without the ball. So with the ball, it looks like this. So it looks like a 3-4-3, and it attacks in a 3-4-3 as well. So what I've kind of done is, if you look at, I don't know, we use Agate as an example. So Agate, he has the centre half world-class trait. So he has the play plus style to be a centre half, to be a defender, without being a centre back, if that makes sense. So you can see the centre half plus plus. So it's his world-class position. He knows that position inside and out. That is exactly where he should be playing. So what I've done with somebody like him, you can use an SN, you can use any DM, it doesn't really matter, but I've used him specifically to try and prove a point of, if you're going to play the game, you want the plus plus play styles. Otherwise, you're not going to use them to their full capacity. So what we have here, we have Agate, who drops in between the two centre backs when you're attacking. So what that essentially means, you leave them three at the back, and you're going to go forward with the four in midfield and the three up front. So you're going to be attacking with 7 players. When I say attacking with 7 players, you would have seen it's not overly attacking. It's not like out attacking, but it's attacking enough to make a massive difference and to kind of remove that pressure and remove that BS that's going on in the game at the minute. So that is why I've set this up the way I have. So a 3-4-3 with the ball, using Agate as my centre back, and then that allows, as you would have seen, Essien scored a couple of goals for me. Beckham's where he should be. The left back and right back are assisting the left wings and the right wings, and the striker is doing exactly what the striker should be doing. So that is a pretty nice formation. So it is a 3-4-3 without jumping into the 3-4-3 tactics, because if you use the 3 at the back tactics, the 3-4-3, you're so exposed. Whereas doing it this way, without the ball, and you're defending in a 4-3-3 defend, which is what you want. But with the ball, you get that added insurance, that added security that you have another player sitting in between the two centre backs that can do the defending job, and that means that you can go forward knowing that you have 3 centre backs or 3 defenders marshalling that area for you. That is why we are also using 71 rather than going aggressive, because if you go too aggressive, they can cut out your centre backs and you're going to get hit over the top. So we're in between high and aggressive, and that is how you want this one set up. I'll show you the code, top left hand corner. Definitely give this one, if you're struggling at the minute like I was, and you're struggling to string goals together and you're struggling to string passes together, highly recommend going to a formation similar to this, because you've just got to cut out the BS at the minute. And I don't know what is going on with the game. The game is in a crazy state, and I think most people are complaining about it as well. So yeah, anyway, if this is the type of video you like to see, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, everybody, take care.